Hey guys, it's Maris. Welcome back to Harpies in the Trees. Today I just want to do something kind of silly and fun and frivolous. So I'm going to do the You're Not Good Enough tag, except I'm just going to use horror characters that I am reading presently and have read in the past. I watched Books with Emily Fox do this tag. I had never heard of it before. I'm not sure if someone else has also done like a horror version or anything. I'm still new here, but I saw it and I thought that it was really cute, and I thought it would be kind of funny and hilarious to have horror characters taken out of their context and their worlds and realms and then put them into these situations where they're battling for like who's gonna, be the best booktuber, or who's gonna, be the best avocado admirer. So some of these questions they're really fun and they're really silly. I wrote out 33 names of fictional characters from the books that I'm reading and from books that I've read in the past, and I have put them in this chest. We're all set. Let's get started. The first question is, you only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your team? Eleanor from The Haunting of Ashburn, or Gage from Pet Sematary when he's dead, or when he comes back from the dead. Gage is a little boy. His spelling's not very good, so if he was on my team, we would lose. He is very good with knives, but that doesn't really help us out. Eleanor died when she was in her teens in the Victorian era, so I know that she definitely knows how to spell. However, in her present state as an enchanted, ghostly, hungry beast thing, it would be very worrisome. I think she might try to eat some of our competitors and contenders, so this is a hard one. But Eleanor does know how to spell, so, we gotta do it for the team. Both characters want to kill you. Which one would you kill first so you have a better chance of surviving? Ruth from the Corset? Ooh. Or Mr. Hyde? Well, if Ruth is coming after me to kill me, I know that it would probably be for a very good reason. And she would make me a really beautiful garment to die in, even though it'd probably suffocate me or give me nightmares or hallucinations of blood falling from the ceiling or something. Mr. Hyde? I don't know. I feel like I would be able to outrun Mr. Hyde. But with Ruth, I think that it would be sneaky, she would give it to me as a gift, and then I would be totally unassuming, because I would be completely just like, oh, look at this beautiful craftsmanship. You made me this beautiful corset, dress, slip, whatever, and I have to have it because I'm a magpie and I need shiny, beautiful things. And yeah, so she would definitely get me. So I think Mr. Hyde, I'd have a better chance of surviving. Yeah. You're on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and you're down to these two characters. Which one are you going to give your rose to? Oh, this is going to get interesting. Adrian from Ashburn and Wolfgang. Wolfgang's also from Ashburn. That's so weird. He's the cat character I added him in here because he's just I just loved him so much, and he's a little cute, heroic furball. But right away, I'll tell you, it's Adrian. She's resourceful, she's smart, she's caring, she's very independent, and she has a pet cat. So if I marry Adrian, or I give my rose to Adrian, chances are I get to hang out with Wolfgang too. So win-win. Question 4. You've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? Ooh, Ronald DeFeo from Amityville, or Cujo? Well, this is kind of terrible. Okay, so Ronald DeFeo killed his family, killed himself. So he did sacrifice himself, sort of. I guess it's not a sacrifice, it's more like just murder-suicide, but he took himself out because obviously he did something terrible. So maybe he would volunteer in my place? Cujo would be awesome though. He's strong, he runs fast. I think he would be really smart. He might just kill everybody, but that's his style. I'd say Cujo. Mainly because I think Cujo would just enjoy probably, hunting everybody down. You're stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? Yum yum. Christine from Stephen King's Christine. Or Phoebe from Rust Maidens. Phoebe, I think if I was Jacqueline, which is Phoebe's cousin in Rust Maidens, who she is very close to and kind of in love with, I have to say. I think that she would do it, but since I'm not Jacqueline, I don't think she would. No, I don't think she would. Christine would at least help catch, all of our human stakes that we need. Run them over, trap them in the car. She definitely would be a helper. Yeah, cannibal helper. So Christine, yes, actually Christine. You're the next DC Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? The Elephant Man, Justin Merrick? Or Evie O'Neill from The Diviners? Ooh, this is a tough one because these two characters I really loved both of them. The Elephant Man is really smart, really social, really inquisitive, just a very kind person. He also, in this book that I read, where he's the character, one of the characters in the book, he has a little bit of affinity for ghosts. Like ghosts seem to come to him, they're attracted to him, so he has that little element going on. And Evie O'Neill also has an ability to sense supernatural things. And she's also really funny and really interesting and has a lot of moxie. Ooh, this is a tough one. Because I think that Evie O'Neill's character in The Diviners is she's pretty much sort of like, she's not a superhero, but she's going out and doing pretty crazy things to solve this mystery that's happening in New York City, and she's putting herself in danger a lot, so she's very brave. But then, the Elephant Man, he would be a really good character to come back to like your headquarters and talk to, and talk problems out, talk strategy, talk about the person that you're trying to find, and he probably would have some really interesting insight. Wow, this is really tough, you guys. Can't I have them both? All right, I'll say Evie O'Neill, just because. But for the record, I would take both of them. You're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? There's a lot here, I think, that would get fired. Mercy Booth from The Coffin Path. The Canterville Ghost. The Canterville Ghost talks a lot. He's pretty funny. He plays a lot of pranks. He's basically like, my sole job as a ghost is to haunt people and to scare them and to, make noises through the keyholes and make reflections in the mirrors. And he has like a myriad of characters that he plays, which is really, really funny. So he's really talkative. Mercy Booth, on the other hand, does not talk that much. She is a shepherdess. She lives on the moors, which is very isolated and far away. She's just basically dealing with sheep from morning till night. She's not a woman of many words. She's not. So I'm pretty sure that Mercy Booth would get fired. She is not a talker. You just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is most likely to come for you? Let's see. Dr. Jekyll or Jack Torrance from The Shining? I think it would be Dr. Jekyll, just because he's a doctor. Jack Torrance, I don't think that he would be very interested, especially in probably my womanly concerns of my friend dying. Dr. Jekyll would at least probably give me something to take that maybe I don't really need to feel better again, but he would come for me. It's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? Not me. Regan McNeil from The Exorcist. Or the Cenobites. Okay, I would say definitely the Cenobites. I mean, their whole vibe and their clothes and just literally how they're too bad for this world, So they're super cool. The Cenobites, I definitely think, would be the popular clique. Regan McNeil, when she wasn't possessed, yeah, I could see that. She seems like, just a nice regular girl. But the Cenobites, they got her. This is kind of funny because it's like the Cenobites and like a person possessed by demons, so it's sort of like demon against demon. And if I were to talk about a demon high school, who would be the cooler? It would still be the Cenobites because they're just so perfect. I mean, everything about them is so perfect and so cool. Like, don't tell me that there isn't a Cenobite that you might like to be. The day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? It would be me to forget my birthday, but it would be on purpose. Pennywise or HH Holmes? Ooh, okay. HH Holmes would remember my birthday if he had ideas of killing me and getting some insurance money from me. And, you know, he needed to know all my information, like, you know, my name, where I live, and my birthday. He would definitely remember. Pennywise, I think Pennywise would remember too, just because he wants to terrorize me and potentially kill me. He would bring me balloons though. HH Holmes, I think he would just, he would probably like flirt with me, because he supposedly had these like sparkling blue eyes and this mustache and bowler hat and just perfect styling, just very suave. Pennywise would probably, out of these two, forget my birthday. HH Holmes would definitely remember because he would need that information to, get his insurance money from my body. You've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? This will be interesting. I was hoping it would be the Cenobites because that would be so great. Olivia Foxworth from Flowers in the Attic. I know that's not exactly horror, but she is a monster, and it's like one of my favorite books. Or Hannibal Lecter. These two, oh my goodness, if they had a date or like a dinner together, I think that they would really get along. Hannibal Lecter would definitely be the booktube star. He would definitely have like a food show. Probably talk about meats, curing meats, marinating meats, cooking meats. Probably talk about also gastronomy, how to make very exotic and unknown dishes. He would be the cannibal version of Babish, I think. Sleek, stylish, yeah, definitely. Olivia, she'd just glare into the camera for long periods of time. But some people might actually find that kind of cool. Sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who would you invite? The main witch from The Witches, whose name I can't remember, I'm sorry. Woman in Black, Jeanette Humphreys. So both of these women would definitely kill us at some point. The Woman in Black would do it, I think, much more scarier than the witch. But which one would be more fun to die from? And I think it would be the witch from The Witches, because I think she might have some like one-liners in there that are pretty funny. The Woman in Black would just be terrifying, like just too terrifying. I could see us running around a house trying to escape the witch and kind of laughing about it, but the Woman in Black, no. So I think I would go with the witch. Last 3 questions. Bam! You're pregnant. Who's the father? Patrick Bateman or Naughty John from The Diviners? Great, they're both serial killers. Oh God, Patrick Bateman was the person that I was having a relationship with. He would be controlling every single aspect of my life, what I could wear, what I could eat, what I could listen to, what my physique is like. He'd just be so controlling. And I don't think he's a cuddler either. Naughty John, however, is an evil spirit. So if I get pregnant from Naughty John, I feel like the chances of me having, the Antichrist or something are pretty high. But Patrick Bateman is just a human being. There's a chance that our baby wouldn't have the same like sociopathic tendencies. So I guess I will go with Patrick Bateman. You've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? I hate that. It's the worst. It really is. I mean, I've done it though. The Raven from Poe's The Raven poem, or Dracula. The Raven is super talkative, so I think that he would reply. Dracula would see it, but he wouldn't reply. because he would handwrite me a letter on parchment paper with a quill pen and beautiful ink and send it to me through the mail. It would have like a wax seal on it. Ooh, I really like that. I wish somebody would send me a letter like that. That's so cool. Last question. You've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom's been replaced by who? Oh, this is gonna be good. Frankenstein or Annie Wilkes from Misery? It would definitely be Annie Wilkes. Yeah, because I could see her making me breakfast. Kind of like this breakfast that means something else, like it's my last breakfast forever. So that was the You're Not Good Enough tag with just horror characters. I had a lot of fun. It was interesting to think about these characters out of their context. I hope this was really fun for you as it was for me. I would really like to see other people do this tag with the horror focus because I'm curious to what you would pick and which combinations you'll get for your questions. If you do this video, tag me because I would love to watch it. So just a quick announcement. I am starting a new channel. It's called Dark Lenses. It's in very baby steps right now, but we have our first episode up. It's me and a friend watching some horror films and then talking about them afterwards. Just going over, is it scary? Is it not scary? Was it interesting? Was it well done? Just those kind of questions. We're definitely gonna have more videos in the future. It won't be something that's every week, but it's definitely there. So if you'd like to check it out, the link is in the description. If you can subscribe, that would mean so much to me. And also leave me some feedback about what you think. Thank you so much for watching. And as usual, I hope everything is going really well for you. I'll talk to you next time.